Today we're checking out this 15.6 full HD 1080p monitor. It takes HDMI or USB Type-C, and that's what's so cool about it. The Switch, PlayStation 4, most new smartphones, MacBooks, PCs, and even the Raspberry Pi will work for this. It has built-in speakers. It's ultra portable. Comes with a carbon fiber magnetic case and stand. This thing's actually really cool. So they sent me one of these review units. I'm going to go ahead and set it up multiple ways, tell you what I like about it, show you the brightness, show you some of the settings, and why you may or may not be interested in this unit. So it came in a brown box within this black box, and this black box had foam everywhere. It was very well packaged. As you see, the carbon fiber magnet, and it's an anti-glare screen. It's actually very good. It has two little rubber feet there on the bottom. You have on the left side here a headphone jack, yay, and then you have just the menu items to change brightness of things, and then you have two USB Type-C ports and an HDMI mini port. You get three cables. You get a USB to USB Type-C, you get a USB Type-C to USB Type-C, and you get an HDMI to a mini HDMI cable. And this is how you're going to do it with your PS4 and your Nintendo Switch. I don't have either of those on hand, so I'm going to be doing it with a cell phone because it also works with a cell phone. Let me grab my cell phone over here. So Samsung DeX is available, so I can go ahead and click into there if I want to use the Samsung DeX. And this is the coolest part about it, it's a touch screen. I see. You have, oh, okay. Go up to maybe like 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Okay, so 50 is when it resets, or 52. So let's just go ahead and get this to 52 on the brightness level here. So here I'm at 50. I mean, for example, here's me using the touch screen at the highest res that I can get my phone to play at without a external device. We're mirroring the image, no power to the monitor, just directly in at the highest nits brightness that it will allow, and then we're running Bluetooth to the gamepad. Now this is a touch screen. I could potentially enable the on-screen controls and play this on the touch screen, or play it from here and do it out to there. So the touchscreen functionality still works on there, still works on the phone, or you could do a external controller. And if you have like a USB hub, you can even add the controller that way as a speaker in it. Now the speaker's at 100% here. Oh shit, I used my nitrous on accident. Whoops. Okay, that's brake. That's view. Okay, that's rear brake. Whoa, a little too crazy there. All right, so my next trick I want to try out really quick while I'm in the game. Let's pause it. And then this next part, I'm gonna take the power supply here that's provided, and I'm just using it does not give you a power brick, but it says any power brick 20 to 30 watts. So let's go ahead, and I know this is really weird, but yes, this goes into here. And now we have power, and we're gonna go to the other USB Type-C in the lower right corner. That should work. Oh, that's cool that it's charging my phone now that I'm giving it power. So that's cool that it actually charges. And then now I want to, okay, now it's at brightness 100. It automatically defaulted to brightness 100. It probably has some sort of mechanism in there. Like I said, when I plug it into my phone without the power, it goes to 30% brightness, and I can only go up to 50 before it resets itself and basically says, that's too much power. I don't have that much power coming from your phone. And that amount of power will probably vary depending on your device. So now we're at 100 brightness, and I haven't moved the camera at all, so you'll be able to see the difference there. 20%, 40, 60, 80, and 100. Oh wow, look at all these settings in here. Brightness, contrast, eco mode is on standard. Sharpness is 2, color, there's color temperature, audio settings, other settings, aspect ratio, FreeSync is off, it does have oh, and it has HDR. All right, so now for the Raspberry Pi 4 setup, I have it connected to external power. It's no longer a touchscreen though, because it's connected through HDMI. There's no touchscreen HDMI. So this is where I'm really gonna enjoy this thing and just use it as a portable monitor because it has built-in speakers, it's 1080p, it's plenty bright as you see here. It's got a nice refresh rate, 60 hertz, not amazing, but it's good enough, especially for what the Pi can produce. And it's gonna be great for reviews and things moving forward. But let's just say I wanna play Super Nintendo, I wanna play some F-Zero, and I just have, this time I'm using a little Xbox controller. And as you see here, it's gonna play this stuff just fine. So 1080p, great brightness, low power consumption, and it's portable. So when I'm done here, I could put the Pi and the screen in like a briefcase or something and go for like a portable gaming system. Especially having those speakers. The speakers built into the monitor and the monitor being so thin is a plus. Okay, so final thoughts as I play these bots here in some F-Zero. This is definitely a newer monitor. Like a lot of you might not need something this good with all these extra features and things, but you're also future-proofing a lot of this stuff. It's low power consumption, it's really easy to get the right adapters for any of this stuff, and then USB Type-C is the future. It's going to be able to transmit both the touchscreen and charging, and a lot of the new phones and also like laptops, MacBooks, and gaming devices like the Nintendo Switch. They're all going to be able to take advantage of the USB Type-C and the touchscreen, and actually being able to borrow that battery from your source device to connect this monitor. So I know it's a little more premium of a product than I normally do. Some of you probably would like, oh, I'm just gonna go buy a 7-inch screen. But I mean, look how big this thing is. It's a 15-inch, 15.6 inch. This is some nice real estate here, and it looks gorgeous. And having that upgradability, when you invest in something like this, I think, this should last you, in the next 5 years or so. You're kind of future-proofing in those regards. So anyways, again, this was a review unit sent to me. I did not pay for this product, so, take my opinion as you will, but, I tried to use this in the amount of applications that, I would use it for. And as far as what I'm going to do with it after this video, I'm actually going to keep it right here on this desk. It's going to be my new review monitor. So as I get new devices and new, consoles and things that I want to test out, I now have a little test bench with a really thin monitor. And then the other cool thing about it is I'm going to go ahead and exit this game now. I'm going to go ahead and unplug all this. I mean, this is why I want it, is because when I'm done with this, I just, swing this over. The cool thing about this is I'm all done with this, right? I'm finished my review. I'm going to clean up my cables. It's got a nice carbon fiber. Like, look how thin this is. I can just stick it in the bookshelf back here. It's literally the size of a book to kind of store it away for now. Even if I left it in the frame, it's cool to just kind of be there. And so I'm liking it. That's what I think. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.